Alrighty guys, what is going on? It is Joseph here, back from the LEGO Star Wars video today guys. And today guys, we're going to be talking about the best LEGO Star Wars minifigure from every Star Wars faction. There are quite a few, so let's get right into it, shall we?
Anyways though guys, before I get into today's video, I want to give a reminder that at 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away free LEGO Star Wars. I'm going to be giving away the brand new LEGO Star Wars Slave One with Boba Fett and Beskar Mando. If you want to win this set for free, all you have to do is to be subscribed to enter this giveaway. And if you want to double your chances to win, you can follow me on Instagram at jhaving14 and DM me saying that you're in the giveaway. Anyways, guys, getting into the first minifigure here, we have Kylo Ren for the First Order. I thought this was a pretty clear choice. I mean, you could definitely talk about some other First Order characters. You know, there's General Hux, there's Supreme Leader Snoke, but really, for me, this was easy. Kylo Ren is definitely the coolest and best-looking minifigure by far. And then here we have the New Republic. And for the New Republic, this one is actually kind of one of the harder ones to choose, just because, you know, as not being the biggest fan of the sequels, I wasn't exactly too sure, you know, about who to pick for the minifigure. But I decided to go with old Han Solo. I've always liked Han Solo. He's always been a fun character to me. I love Harrison Ford as well. So this one is, you know, kind of a decent choice for me. I thought the minifigure just, you know, looks good as well. I thought about Leia. I thought about Rey. But ultimately, I decided to go with Han Solo. I feel like you can't go wrong with him. So this is my New Republic minifigure. Getting into the Galactic Republic, I decided to go with a clone trooper. I imagine most people would. And for me, I decided to go with Commander Wolffe. If he had a Phase 2 minifigure, I definitely would have gone with that one. But the only Commander Wolffe we've ever gone is Phase 1. This one is a little bit tougher because there are plenty of really good clone minifigures out there. I was thinking about Captain Rex, thinking about Commander Cody. If we had a Phase 2 Cody, I actually would have picked him here over Wolffe. But we do not have a Phase 2 Cody. And the Phase 1 Cody is nice, but it's not perfect in my opinion. A Phase 2 Cody would be perfect for this minifigure position. But otherwise, getting on to the actual minifigure itself, Wolffe, pretty great minifigure. Always been really cool. Just a cool character in Star Wars in general. I thought he was a great minifigure to represent the Republic in the LEGO Star Wars universe. Getting into the Separatist Alliance here, I decided to go with General Grievous. He, to me, is also just a very good representation of the Separatists. Whenever I think of the Separatist, I usually think of General Grievous in the droid army. You know, Count Dooku was my other minifigure that came to mind, but I thought Grievous has always been a cooler character. Count Dooku's cool, but I like Grievous more, and especially as a LEGO minifigure, he's very unique, very cool, and he will always be a Separatist in my eyes. Getting into the Rebel Alliance here, I decided to go with Han Solo once again. For the New Republic, I can see why some people might not like that selection for Han Solo, but for the Rebellion, him as a minifigure representing the Rebel Alliance has always been something that I think makes sense. He's such a cool character, such a cool minifigure. Again, I love Harrison Ford, so for him, this just made sense, and I just love the minifigure. They've really come a long way compared to the old Han Solos. This Han Solo minifigure is quite excellent. I love it. I think it's great. Really couldn't have done a better job here by LEGO. Getting into the Galactic Empire, I had a pretty easy choice here with another iconic character. I had to go with Darth Vader. I mean, he just is evilness. He just is, you know, the main bad guy in the Star Wars universe. And, you know, I just thought there wasn't a better minifigure or character to represent the Empire. And just a cool minifigure with each generation we get of him, kind of like Han Solo. They just keep improving, LEGO keeps making better and better minifigures. And to have a Darth Vader these days is pretty awesome because the minifigure is very much, you know, very well detailed, all that good stuff. And it is always going to be a very cool minifigure to me. I guess this technically isn't really a faction, but we have the Mandalorians, I guess, or, you know, you could even say this is the Bounty Hunters Guild. Either way, for the Mandalorians or Bounty Hunters Guild, I guess you could say, I decided to go with the Mandalorian himself. You know, could maybe go with Boba Fett. I mean, not a bad idea, I guess, but if you're just going with me, I'm going to go with the Mandalorian, Beskar Mando in particular. Very, very nicely detailed minifigure. Mando is always going to be cool in my eyes. I love the show, and I love the character, and I love the minifigure, so this was a clear choice for me as well. As for the Sith Eternal, I decided to go with a Sith Trooper. I thought about going with an Emperor Palpatine, but then I remembered that we actually don't have a, like, technically Sith Eternal Episode 9 Palpatine, that set of Duel Next Go, or the minifigure of Sith, you know, Final Sith Palpatine, or Undead Clone Palpatine, whatever you want to call him. It's not yet been made, and who knows when it will be made. But regardless, Sith Troopers are pretty cool. Clone Trooper, Stormtrooper, whatever you want to call it, in my opinion. You know, the First Order Troopers are cool, but the Sith Troopers are just red. They're just evil, very menacing. I thought they were great minifigures, and they looked really cool in The Rise of Skywalker, even if that movie wasn't the greatest. So this was definitely a good selection for me. No, though I'm not really much of an Old Republic guy, I never really played the games too much. As far as the old Sith Empire, I guess you could say, from those series of games, I decided to go with Darth Malgus. Like I said, I don't know too much about the character or about the series in general, but I do know who Darth Malgus is. I know the minifigure. It's a very cool one, very cool character. A lot of very cool cutscenes from the Old Republic video games. I don't know if you guys also watch those, but I used to watch those on like YouTube and stuff, and so I have fond memories of Darth Malgus, even though I didn't really know who he was. He's a cool character though, always looks cool, always seems cool, and as a minifigure, he was very awesome, so no choice for me here but to go with Darth Malgus. As for the Jedi, I decided to go with Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's plenty of Jedi I could have gone with. I mean, Kit Fisto, Mace Windu, Ahsoka, Anakin, Yoda. But I decided to go with Obi-Wan. He's always been a very compelling and interesting character in the Star Wars universe. And, you know, when it comes to Jedi, they're not necessarily my favorite minifigures. They're not the coolest looking minifigures, but Obi-Wan to me has always been a cool character and a fun character. So no choice here. And for the final faction for today's video here, I have the Old Republic. Again, I don't know that much about the Old Republic series, but if I do know anything, I know who Satele Shan is. She is one of the Jedis. I believe she's a Jedi Grand Master at some point or something like that, I believe. I don't know if that's true, but that's just what I've heard or something like that. But regardless, it's a pretty cool minifigure. This is one of the few Old Republic minifigures that I did own. Unfortunately, I actually lost her hairpiece, so that's unfortunate. But still, I have fond memories of this minifig. This character, pretty cool looking. Not going to lie, it has a double-bladed lightsaber. Very awesome. This is a great minifigure here.
Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Make sure to comment down below. What do you guys think about today's video? What do you guys think about the minifigures in today's video? There are definitely plenty of Star Wars factions out there, and there are plenty of LEGO Star Wars minifigures that you could associate with each faction. So there's all that good stuff you can do. But otherwise, guys, make sure to enter that giveaway, my friends. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Have a wonderful day, most importantly, and I'll see you all next time, my friends. Take care.